Today on Low Carb with Jennifer, I'm going to show you how to make these crispy keto waffles. Hey guys, welcome back to Low Carb with Jennifer. We are going to make some keto waffles and they're going to be crispy and fluffy on the inside, which is not usually typical for a keto waffle. It's kind of hard to get keto baked goods crispy, but I'm going to show you how. So we've got 2 cups of almond flour in this bowl, and to this we're going to add 1/3 cup of keto-friendly granulated sweetener. I like to use Lakanto, but you could use Swerve, or any kind of, like if you're overseas from the U.S. and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know, I can't find Lakanto or Swerve. We don't sell that here. Usually you can find like erythritol or any kind of sweetener that's a 1-for-1 substitute for sugar that's sugar-free. Usually you can find something. So now we're going to add 2 teaspoons of baking powder and a pinch of salt, a hefty pinch of salt. So we're going to make sure all of these dry ingredients are mixed up really good. Now we're going to add in 3 beaten eggs and 1 cup of plain Greek yogurt. I like to use Greek yogurt for one. If you get plain Greek yogurt from, all right, let me also add a teaspoon of vanilla before I start stirring this up. I get a lot of questions. It's like, can I use sour cream instead of Greek yogurt? Yeah, sure you can. But just keep in mind that they have the equal same amount of carbs. Sour cream and Greek yogurt have the same amount of carbs. But Greek yogurt has much less calories than sour cream. So if you want to add use sour cream, be my guest. Just know the calories are going to be much more. And when you're trying to, like lose some weight, calories still count, even on keto. So we've got our batter going. And it is looking nice. Oh, and that is the sound of our waffle maker preheated. It is hot. So depending on how big your waffle maker is, it's going to depend on how many waffles this makes, of course. So this recipe makes 4 servings, actually 6 servings, excuse me. So I'm just going to use this scoop, and I'm going to scoop, this is a big waffle maker. I'm just going to scoop a round of these. Just makes it a lot easier to get the batter in here. Get it in there to make sure it fills up the waffle maker. And I did spray this with cooking spray. So we'll see if that was enough batter. I heated mine to about medium heat. But for the crispy waffles, you're going to want to cook them a little bit longer than the waffle maker says. The longer you cook them, the crispier they're going to get. You just want to be careful and not let them get too, they're going to get browned. They're going to get nice and browned, but you don't want them to get burnt, of course. Okay, our waffles are looking good. They formed a nice crust. Ooh, yeah. So I'm going to continue to make the rest of my waffle batter, or use up the rest of my waffle batter for the rest of my waffles. Okay, our waffles are all done. Well, this is my plate, so let me get my butter on here. I don't know what everybody else is going to eat, but this is all for me. No, I'm just kidding. Kidding. So also, I've got some sugar-free syrup. And this is, a feast for 6 people right here. Okay, let me cut into one of these or two of these delicious things. That's a big bite. I know there's a lot of waffle recipes out there, but I really think this one is, or keto waffle recipes, I really think this one is worth a try. You should definitely check out this recipe. I really love my keto baked goods, so be sure you check out this recipe for, if you're on YouTube, you can click right here for my recipe for my keto chocolate chip muffins. If you're not on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, just go to jenniferbands.com and search for chocolate chip muffins and you will find the recipe right there. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.